Hello everyone, come to Star USA channel. According to the latest information, homelessness crisis in Edinburgh intensifies ahead of Taylor Swift's Eras tour. As Taylor Swift's highly anticipated Eras tour approaches Edinburgh, the city's homeless population faces displacement, drawing attention from a prominent Scottish non-profit. Shelter Scotland, a leading organisation advocating for the homeless, is speaking out against the city's handling of the situation, but emphasises that Taylor Swift is not to blame. Alison Watson, director of Shelter Scotland, tells TMZ that the capital should be equipped to host major events without displacing its most vulnerable residents. She stresses that the real issue lies in the decades of underinvestment in social housing, not in the singer's upcoming performances. Taylor Swift is scheduled to perform 3 nights at Murrayfield Stadium next week, attracting a massive influx of fans. However, the homeless community, which has previously been accommodated in tourist housing, is now being relocated out of the city to make room for the visitors. This decision has understandably upset Shelter Scotland, which fears it may set a troubling precedent for other major events in the city, such as the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. Watson previously remarked, "A family going through the trauma of homelessness in Edinburgh should not have to move miles from their job, school, and community to find emergency accommodation." She added, "At a time when the City of Edinburgh Council has declared a housing emergency and the Scottish housing regulator says the city's homelessness services are experiencing systemic failure, we need a different response from the Scottish Government." While the influx of tourists, or Swifties, brings significant economic benefits, including spending on housing, food, and travel, it's a stark reminder of the ongoing housing crisis. Despite the economic boost, it's disheartening to see the displacement of vulnerable populations. In this complex situation, it's clear that the issue stems from systemic problems in housing policy rather than the presence of a high-profile tour. Taylor Swift herself remains unblamed in this unfolding scenario. The real reason Travis Kelce missed Taylor Swift's Eras tour shows in Madrid. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have spent the last couple of weeks apart, raising questions among fans about Kelce's absence from Swift's Eras tour shows in Sweden, Portugal, and most recently, Madrid. While Swift wowed audiences at Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, Kelce was notably missing from the crowd. Kelce's absence is due to his commitments stateside. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end is preparing for an important event, a visit to the White House to meet President Joe Biden and celebrate the team's Super Bowl victory. In addition, Kelce and his teammate Patrick Mahomes were seen participating in voluntary Chiefs OTA, organized team activities, in Kansas City, Missouri. The last time Kelce and Swift were spotted together was during their romantic vacation in Lake Como, Italy, in mid-May. Kelce had attended Swift's Paris show on the 12th of May before they enjoyed candlelit dinners and boat rides in Italy. Kelce returned to the public eye on the 18th of May when he hosted Kelce Jam in Kansas City, while Swift performed in Stockholm. Kelce's off-season continues until the 23rd of July, when the Chiefs' training camp begins. However, he and his brother Jason Kelce will travel back to Europe on the 20th of June to record an episode of their podcast, New Heights, during the Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity in France. This schedule aligns perfectly with Swift's UK tour dates, providing Kelce with an excellent opportunity to reunite with her before or after his event. According to a source from Us Weekly, Kelce is committed to supporting Swift during his off-season, even if it means frequent flights between continents. He wants to support her as much as he can while he can, so he's going to go back and forth from the US to Europe while he has the time, the source said, noting that the couple has had a wonderful time in Europe so far. Kelce shared his enthusiasm for Swift's Paris show on his podcast, stating on the 15th of May, "It was on a whole other level." He praised everyone involved in the Eras tour for their outstanding performances and evident enjoyment on stage. Swift reciprocated Kelce's support during her Paris show, performing a mashup of The Alchemy, a song from her album The Tortured Poets Department rumored to be about him, and Treacherous from Red. As fans eagerly await their next public appearance together, it's clear that both Swift and Kelce are dedicated to balancing their demanding careers with their personal lives, even if it means traversing continents to do so. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour backup dancer shines with captivating LOML performance with SYTYCD's Audrey Kelce. Jan Ravnik, one of the talented backup dancers on Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, is making waves both on and off the stage. Known for his dynamic performances during the tour, Ravnik has also been sharing mesmerizing dance routines to Swift's songs on social media, delighting fans worldwide. On the 30th of May, Ravnik posted an enchanting video on Instagram, showcasing a beautifully choreographed routine with Audrey Kelce, a former contestant from So You Think You Can Dance. The duo danced to Swift's haunting track LOML, Loss of My Life, capturing the song's emotional depth through their graceful movements. Ravnik lifted Shell effortless, their synchronization mirroring the poignant beats of the music. The routine concluded with the dancers lying on the ground, heads and bodies facing opposite directions, symbolizing the song's theme of profound loss. "Loss of my life, wilted flower" at Taylor Swift. Ravnik captioned the post. Dancers at Audrey Kelce and at Jan Ravnik choreo at Jan Ravnik video at directed by John #Taylor Swift #LOML #dance #partnering #TTPD. The performance garnered praise from many, including singer-songwriter Colby Calette, who commented, "Gorgeous sparkles, sparkling heart." Earlier in May, Ravnik shared another video featuring him and Shell dancing to Swift's song So Long, London. The routine, performed against a minimalist white backdrop, received admiration from former Dancing with the Stars pro Whitney Carson, who remarked, "This is stunning." In April, Ravnik collaborated with fellow Eras Tour dancer Karen S. Chwang to choreograph a dance to Swift's song Fortnight. His continuous creative endeavors have kept fans engaged and excited about his work. Ravnik's journey with Taylor Swift began in March 2023, when he announced his involvement in the Eras Tour. "I'm beyond grateful to be part of a Taylor Swift Eras Tour. Medium light skin tone person with folded hands, red heart, still can't put into words how I feel after yesterday's opening night," he wrote on Instagram. "I never thought that small town boy from Slovenia could come so far, but here we are, man, raising hand, light skin tone #Eras Tour." Jan Ravnik's impressive performances and heartfelt social media posts highlight his dedication to his craft and his ability to connect with audiences through dance, making him a standout figure in the world of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour.